to run a disc cleanup. I can't even buy my own juice when I want to. I guess I'm still penniless, even as a king. Should I be speaking with a bit more tension in my voice? I don't want the premiere to notice I've changed.
All right. Let's go jump into base.
This is going to make me rich! This is great! Let's keep on going like this!
All right. Let's see here. All right, do the daily poll. Oh shit, Veronica is 6-star, but whatever. Which means we need to put this on some booty else. Honestly, let's go ahead and pop Scotty in. Go work on our daily stuff. World boss. Alright. Arena. Sweep all. We should be able to beat that. should.
Have you forgotten your manners? Lower your gaze.
I will not be bested by some rotten soul. Ancestors, lend me your strength.
Aren't you rude?
Incoming! You might want to dodge.
Don't look away. As the world shrinks and disintegrates. And reveal like
Everything's up.
just a stepping stone for a hero.
I will never let go.
God, her voice is so fucking annoying.
Dissolve them.
Oh, I can't wait till they put the English voice in.
Face your judgment.
Then I'll break through. I will never let go.
Hand me my juice. Where the pretty ones at? Woohoo! A prom? Count me in.
I will not be bested by some rotten soul. This is my atonement.
Bow to me.
So we're gonna have a wave of like, I came back, I played, and then I quit arena players.
Shrinks and disintegrates.
So we'll have to fight through a lot of that for a while.
Hand me my juice.
Probably 3 weeks worth of I played, came back, and then quit. And then it'll finally just be I'm playing currently.
I will try my best to avoid a meaningless fight. I must carry on. Ancestors, lend me your strength.
Aren't you rude?
Don't look away. As the world shrinks and disintegrates. That, it's not a big deal. Huh. The world is my dollhouse. Rest in eternal bliss.
Darkness. What a relief. It was possible thanks to all of you.
Alright. Yo, Breezer coming in with the raid. What's up, dude? We've been raided by the Breezer. We steal your beans. Beans, 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 beans. Shout out. I think I remember how to type that out. Shout out. Beans. Hell yeah. What's up, dude? 75,000. That's either terrible gear or no gear. Screw it. Let's go see what's up. I'm curious. Curiosity kills cats. It's spreading like beans on toast.
I will try my best to avoid a meaningless fight.
Yep.
I will not be bested by some rotten soul. Ancestors, lend me your strength.
Bow to me.
Prepare yourself.
So what were you playing today?
Is cold as ice.
You might want to dodge.
And with a deal like this,
of one. Pledge all your blood to me.
Here I come. Brace yourself.
Playing some Hearts of Iron 4 and Forza Horizon 5. Nice.
I finally arrived. Behold your new queen.
Endure this a little longer. I will never let go. Shattered to pieces.
One step closer to the throne.
Alright, we're gonna skip over that one. And go ahead and take that on. Hearts of Iron. Was this a modded playthrough, or were you actually playing the legitimate game on this one? Because you have a pretty big swing on that, where you'll play, like, sometimes it's modded, sometimes it's normal, sometimes it's hyper modded. So,
Don't look away. As the world shrinks and disintegrates. Skies above, behold! This is I!
was this a hyper modded or a normal playthrough of Hearts of Iron? Because sometimes you go play it normal and sometimes you play it like hella modded. Quality of life mods, but it was normal. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's Velia to, or Nella to 6-star. No, you don't. There is no free Demiurge for the 2.5 anniversary. To destroy the AI. I mean, that's kind of how it goes. That's kind of how it goes. The only thing free you're gonna get for anniversary is 3 multis total on the Demiurge banner. That's your free Demiurge. You get 3 cracks at getting one. Is it better than something? Yes. Is it better than nothing? Yes. Is it the Is it what they should have done? No. Because they're not even the pity type, which is terrible. Waiting for the DLC to frick up the entire meta by making us build our own doctrine from scratch for all parts of the military and stuff. There's one coming out, so she's decent, but nothing you need to worry about. She's going to be used, but nothing that you need to worry about pulling anytime soon. Especially if you aren't planning on being like hyper competitive and PvP, you have no major reasons to pull her right now.
The liberation movement is all about movement. The liberation movement lives up to the name. We know how to.
She's got a unique kit. I mean, there's nothing else in the game quite like it, which is, I mean, good.
The liberation movement is all about movement.
What the hell is that?
Liberation movement lives up to the name.
I mean, I know it's a FNAF thing, but holy hell. Whoop. Plus, right now, anybody that is free to play needs to be saving for that anniversary banner, which they cucked us on. So... that's what everybody needs to be spending your Aether on. Freddy Fazbear, Freddy Crackbear, yep. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh hey, middle chest luck strikes again. Hello there, how's it going? I will be going. Good luck with the grind, man. Thank you, man. Also, I found it. Oh, yeah.
Please die.
How you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in.
Die, sweetheart. All right, let's test our luck.
I send my guests off properly. The underworld is my home, and my side is the Reapers. May death equalize all. Necromancers control death. Eliminating enemies. I will take their head. It's the perfect wave!
Gnarly!
Hey, y'all! Ready for some fun?
Oh, is this one immune to the defense break?
Play! Die.
Oops. Oh well. Because this has an epic 15, you don't have to worry about that.
Did you prepare a will? That's simple. Black fire.
Oh man, I'm so glad we don't have epic 15. Jeez, that was probably one of the most annoying things to have to deal with.
You can leave it to me. Activating safety mode.
I'm taking your life. It's called death, and it'll be your sanctuary. Because nobody lives forever.
Yeah, it's immune to defense
Zero
break.
motivation.
Noted.
Firing my shot.
Because the one of them isn't, and one of them is. The first one's not immune to defense break. The second one is. Oh, this is just better to bring second DPS and just smack it.
Die, please.
Eliminating enemies.
I will take their head.
Watch this trick, gnarly. Hey, y'all.
Eliminate.
Black fire.
Back. So you know, I'm being very generous. This lady's gonna empty your pocket.
I'm taking your life.
Firing my shot.
Oh yeah, we need to fix that on Valentine to not use until the burst 2. You need to be a burst 2. You're a burst 2. You don't really matter.
Did you prepare a will?
Come on, let's play. Coming through. Yeah.
The underworld is my home, and my side is the Reapers. May death equalize all. I really don't want
Okay, when we get done with this, we'll do the
You guys trust me?
Gnosis Viella
Let me get a piece of the action.
event, and then we'll get on with the normal grind of grinding up some Aether.
So you know, I'm being very generous.
Hello there. How's it going?
My shot.
I will take their head.
Alright. That's done. I'm hands free.
Our thinks I'm leaving.
Die, please.
And we're done.
Well, time to head back.
Yeah, she's cool. She's been good since day one. Alright, let's go to base, go do our quirk thing. Elemental Enhance, we were on... Alright, we've enhanced all of those. Let's go to light. Alright, we're done with light. People underestimate how the game changed. Changing it is to have a full set of talismans and gems in this game. Also weapon accessory effects. And 2 perfect gear rolls. Yes, so having gems actually is a pretty big deal. It's the issue is getting the gems is the hard part. They're so expensive to get max level gems. And the talisman rolls, the issue that I have with the talisman rolls is it's not getting the talisman, it's getting the talisman and then getting the roll you want on it. I mean, it's all a bunch of RNG, but I'm a Black Desert player, so that doesn't bother me. Alright, so that's unlocked. That's unlocked. So I laugh in the face of RNG. Alright. Honestly, there's no point in even going any further right now. We'll unlock that later. So, alright, we're moving on up. Because, like, what I want to do is get the 5s, and then we'll come back and get the, we'll get the 10s later. Cool. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so Quirks is handled for the day. Let's go do... Oh yeah, Gnosis... or not Gnosis. Normal Nella needs to be transcended.
One step closer.
That's the 6-star of you complete. That's another hero farmed up and done. Okay, so the next 6-star after you... 95 million gold? Yeah, it sucks to be broke. To be fair, I had 175 or 150 million when I came back from, when I came back to Outerplane. Yeah, it was somewhere above 150 mil. Those are fun times. Diane needs to be bought. Go ahead and buy 12 pieces there, and that'll get her next star. Yeah, 12. And this way this prevents overspending. Send. Alright. She's 5-star now. Where are we going next? So we've done... We've done Veronica, which is going to be the first awakening unit, so we'll be wanting to see what that is. Honestly, I think our next 6-star is going to be... I mean, it doesn't matter. We don't need them. And that's the part that bugs me about this, is we don't need them. But the reason why you grind them up over time is to eventually get Aether for it. Because every 6-star you get, and every star you get Aether for leveling them up. So... I think what we're going to do is we're going to end up going for the irregulars next. The one that do the irregulars. So we'll do Karen, Ray, Scotty, all of those. Not really. Honestly, it's... I've never been one that's been, like, super hyped over the 6 stars in this. Because, like, we know that the Demiurge units and the limited units are going to be very rare to ever have 6-star, because we're not spending, we're not into, like, high-end PvP, so it's completely useless to do. Only stupid people go out and pull them to max, or rich people. And that's one of the unfortunate things. I need 1 copy of Kitsune, and in 120 pulls, I got none of her dupes. Kind of rage quit now. I mean... Or you could just do the really stupid thing, and I mean the really stupid thing, and pull her on the custom limited banner that's supposed to be coming up. I wouldn't recommend it, and you don't really need it. And if you rage quit over that, then the game was never meant for you. But I get it. That would be the technical thing you could do, is attempt it if you really need that final copy, or a copy. But I mean, that's kind of normal. Not everybody gets lucky. That's the terrible part about it, is some will get lucky, some will not. But I mean, she will be back in that other banner. So... Why do I have 13 Luna pieces? Okay, whatever. Alright, we're gonna make our next... Yeah, we're gonna do irregulars next for the irregular stuff. That's about the only thing we got that's worth doing. Alright. So, the daily will go Scotty, and we'll put in... Cannon first. Or Karen first. Yep. You've got Kitsune was just up. Then it's going to be the custom banner, which is also going to include all of the Gnosis units, the festival units will be in that. Then you're going to have, you also have Regina showing up. Ember should go back into that if it's the full thing, if they really do it the way it sounds like it's going to be done. And then you've got Holiday Diane coming up at the end of November, early December, and then mid-December you should have the new Christmas limited as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of limited units to be had, and especially in the upcoming days. What is Awakening? We have no idea. We don't know which way they're going to take it. So, let's do a YOLO poll, see if we get anything. This game have some walls for most important ones you need to collect talismans. For example, the first wall is to clear Chimera 11. And above without proper talismans. I'm pretty sure I beat 11 without talismans. And I beat 12 without using a ton of talismans. I think I only had like 1 or 2 talismans. Because, like, Chimera, I beat to 11. Or to, up to 12. Or through 12, I should say. One more. Why not? We're at 700. Let's see what we get. But I would definitely say that at some point you will need the higher talismans. Alright, yeah. 2. Done. You know what? I'll go ahead and blow my Demiurge currency, and we'll see if we get her. Not that I give a shit. She's gonna be in, Japanese, so we won't use her even if we get her. Nope.
Greetings.
And final summon. Nope. Garbage. And that's why I hate this currency being in the game. Because while I am perfectly capable of buying it, I refuse. To check. I failed Chimera. Super fast, not even half boss HP. I got Demi Luna to 6 stars. Yeah, you're stupidly lucky. But you also re-rolled for it. So that's kind of like the other aspect of it. You kept re-rolling until you got a high re-roll, and then getting the others isn't terrible. So re-rolling for it doesn't put you in the same category because you can't duplicate that success again on another banner without spending or whatever. So alright. Let's go jump into this, get this cooked up. Because all we care about is the costumes, and everything else is just whatever at this point. And beat it as butter. Yeah, makes sense. Definitely helps out. We're going to run this with, so run that. We're not using her. Don't give a shit about the currency. We're gonna run with Stella and her buff, because why not? And then we're gonna run some fun shit. Let's put in, let's see here. Who haven't we run with in a while? Let's put Hilda in. And we'll use Luna's gear for you. Actually, since we've got a striker, we're going to go ahead and take that out. I don't give a shit about the currency. We're going to get it in a matter of days. Let's run her for the mage. We'll put Eternal's gear on you. And last but not least, let's do a ranger we don't normally use. Here. I don't think I've ever used this character, so we'll throw it in. And we'll pop you on Valentine's gear. There you go. I need a grass unit. Well, shit. Fine. I won't use Hilda. We'll put in grass tank, because I know we're going to need that element. We're also going to need a healer at some point for that crap. So that's going to show up at some point. We'll just swap Iota out. Let's see here. Who are the heroes that can do unhealable to bosses? Unhealable is going to be
was a rough battle.
Yeah, you want unhealable? That is Demiurge, Volida, Eldoise, Eternal, and Stropey. But I believe Eternals is conditional. Your phone doesn't support the current update? What? World Boss tips will come in the World Boss Ultimate Beginner's Handbook video. That's when I'll crack it open. Hold on. Is Eternals conditional? I think it is. Yes.
Also, hello there.
Hello there. Unhealable. Yes, it's the conditional for if it's on Earth. So that's a conditional one. This is unfunny funny. I can only fight the boss 10 times during the event. I'd have to go in and actually crack it open. Because it's been so long since I did a world boss, and I know they were working on updating some stuff. Yeah, it sounds like time for a phone upgrade, but that's also expensive as shit. So what are you up to today, Hillcrest?
Doing my dailies.
Nice.
Doing my dailies before going to GNA.
This is your final verdict.
Cool.
Synchronization complete. I did not want to do this.
So that's how it is.
Yeah, after last stream, I got a new nickname for you,
What's up?
SpongeBob.
Dispatch all support sentinels.
Yeah.
Destroy the target.
Alright.
I will become stronger and ever more flawless.
Alright, we can roll with that. Does that make Ace Patrick?
If he wants to.
Okay. Or is he Squidward? He might be Squidward, man. Gnosis Viella animation has really forced the engine
This
to upgrade.
is my final mission. Twin blade combine. This is the gloom quelling blade of tomorrow. Destruction blade. I'll destroy you.
Ace is Squidward for sure. Fair enough.
This is your final verdict. It's a pity.
Flutter is Patrick.
Shadow into desert sand.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
I see. Understood.
Accessing code medcheck.
Fall to your knees.
That was a rough
We had some pretty good games
battle. Is everyone
yesterday.
alright?
Once I got used to that new DMR, it got a lot better. Oh, I'm telling her, I'm gonna DM it to her right now. Screenshot and everything. Caught in 4K. Caught in 4K.
Who dares step within my desert? Output maximum. Since destruction is the genesis of life, let's go! Destruction blade!
No, please. I won't. You'd just be SOL if she was in chat and wasn't lurking. Or she goes back and watches the VOD. Then, well, you're fine.
Violation protocol. Remove the intruder. I appreciate the antimatter resupply, intruder. Let's finish this quick. I don't have time. Twin blade combine. This is the gloom quelling blade of tomorrow. Not one of you will escape.
Yeah, I got a interesting news from Japan.
Okay.
I'll break you.
Super Sentai might meet its end at its 50th anniversary season this year.
50?
Yeah, this year we cut they commemorate the 50th anniversary of Super Sentai this season.
Wow.
Accessing code medchat.
Fall to your knees.
Damn.
Yeah, and it might reach an end on that too, because how it works in Japan is Toei makes the toys,
Mm-hmm.
and the studio, which is the broadcasting studio called TV Asahi, which is they make the show,
Mm-hmm.
and they backed out on a joint on the joint,
Oh, wow.
and yeah, so now everything is back to only Toei. So now we don't know
Stand back. I do
what
not wish
Super
to
Sentai gonna be, because the business market of model of going one season per year is not profitable for
Not one of you will escape.
but one company did that and make the toys. Like
You're pathetic.
Wow.
it is a very aggressive
accessing code
business market.
Holy
Like
shit.
putting up a new season, new toys every year for 50 years.
That's wild. Speaking of wild, Outerplane just crashed.
Yeah, a spokesperson from the broadcast studio that said that they've been thinking about it ever since the deal break from Power Rangers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when the Power Rangers ended, for them they started thinking that it is not profitable enough to continue this way, getting a new season every year.
So what's the plan? Has there been said anything, or?
No, we have no idea. That is the stuff that we won't know until the end of this season, probably.
Interesting. Interesting. How's it going? How am I doing? We're doing good. We're just farming up our things. You've been finding interesting stuff. Oh God. Dude, you are digging deep. What are you up to today?
It's like the sun wants
Alright,
to celebrate.
back in and go try that again?
Shall we begin? Serenade me with your
Start grinding more DNA.
screams.
Nice.
Okay. Output maximum. Since destruction is the genesis of life, let's go.
You're sad about normal Viella being mid? I mean,
Not one of you will escape. You're pathetic. I'll break you.
This is your final verdict. Synchronization complete.
you want your variety? I mean, not everybody needs to be a mega hitter, and that's the issue with, I think people get this thing about these normal, the normal summons is they expect bangers on every single one of them, and these are not meant to be complete, total bangers. The thing is she's going to be good, but in niche places. Like, that's part of what is Outerplane's charm, is these units, while they might be mid to the overall game, they're good in other places. Like, you can go take them over here, and they're good. You can take them over there, and they're good. But you take them over here, they're terrible. So it's like... you can't have everything...
Looking down on me? I'll kill you. Output maximum. Since destruction is the genesis of life, let's go! Destruction blade!
Yeah, you're not that marble for that.
I'll destroy you. This is
I mean,
This is your final verdict.
the amount of shit people find to complain about when it comes to, like, stuff like this absolutely makes me laugh. I love it.
so that's how it is.
Because I never once go into a game and think about this shit at all. Ever.
Code med check.
Fall to your knees.
Literally, I never fucking think about this shit.
Sentinels.
The stigmas people have over the dumbest fucking shit
The target.
about units is amazing. I have never been disappointed
Battle.
when it comes to people's reactions to stuff like this. I think this is probably one of the best reasons to say stream video games, is to get people's reactions to characters like this. So good. Because me, who's played countless gacha games, I've never once been like, fuck, they're all tall. I can't believe that I don't have a little short lolly on my team. Or I don't have a short stack.
Genesis of life.
Or I don't have this tall Death by Snoo Snoo character. I've never once had that thought process when it comes to units.
Synchronization complete.
Shatter into desert sand.
I'm more going, hey, are they good? Are they bad?
Remove the intruder.
I never give a shit if they're tall or short.
I will become stronger and ever more flawless.
Do you remember those stick fight animations?
Yes. I'm not even talking about short or lollies. Well, you're talking about tall women, so what the fuck are we talking about here? Unless you're tall means something else. Tall and short are the opposites of each other. You want somebody tall, there's gonna be somebody short.
Yeah, that's how I see everything. The only thing I care is how cohesive the character is.
I'm talking about kit design is a thing and the character physical archetype is another. You literally just said 90% of all RGB units meta are tall women.
Oh, we found your kink and now you're trying to dodge it, huh?
Not everything needs to be black and white. I mean, dude, seriously, nobody in this world actually gives a shit, probably other than you, about this.
Desert.
Because I just care about
This is the gloom quelling
the character being
destruction
good
blade.
or bad. That's it. I don't give a shit if they're tall, I don't give a shit if they're short, I don't give a shit if they're fat.
Accessing code Anubis. It's a pity.
I mean, let's be real. What they're doing is they want big jiggly physics. So, and the sad thing is big jiggly physics sell. Lollies are a literal crime because not everybody in this world thinks that lollies should technically be a thing and over-sexualized because guess what? FBI, open up, motherfucker. You know. When it comes down to games and needing their shit to do what they need to do, yeah, kit matters. Well, because the general Korean thing to do, because let's see here, we are men of culture, we've been out there before. You're either going to get absolute mommy milkers, like this. You're going to get Korean example number 1. Or you're going to get literal example number 2, fucking lolly.
Something you needed the prodigy for?
So you're going to walk away with 2.
And the third one, where the breasts are normal size, you get butt shots every day.
Yes, which is, hold on, I think we actually got one that's got the ass.
Demi Luna.
Demi Luna is, no, she's massive milkers, dude. She's not normal. No, there is one, there's one in here with cake, and I can't remember who it is. Oh yeah, lolly example number 2. Is it you who's got the cake?
You called for me?
We'll throw her into the cake category. Alright, back to grinding this stupid shit. Do the World Boss Challenge attempts refresh daily?
Within my desert.
I hadn't done... What the shit?
Output maximum.
That bunny outfit caught me off for a minute. Do the World Boss attempts refresh daily? I actually don't know yet. It's been so long since I did a World Boss. I think the last World Boss I did was in the first 6 months of the game, and I don't remember.
Synchronization complete.
Into desert sand.
Yeah, I put my 2 multis into it, and I said, yeah, that's as far as I go.
Destroy the target.
Because I'm not spending a single Aether on her. It's not worth.
This is nothing.
And anybody who says it's worth is just a PvP simp.
Verifying coordinates. Fall to your knees.
Like, yeah, if you're going to go PvPing, you're probably going to want to pull it, but if you don't give a flying fuck about the high-end arena,
Grows brighter.
you're definitely going to want to save your Aether for the limited banner that's about to show up. Which is weird because it was supposed to show up now, but it's not here. So I'm wondering why they're delaying it.
Stand back. I do not wish
Even if I
to
love
hurt
some
you.
Amazon snoo, I get coyed if every premium limit meta unit is that is
Output
RGB.
maximum. Since destruction
Literally,
is the genesis of life,
so no CEO status today? Nope, no CEO status today.
shatter to pieces.
Which is fine by me, because it knows I wouldn't use it regardless.
Code Anubis.
It knows. It knows.
Shatter into desert sand.
Because until they bring the English voice actors, I won't touch any of these new units.
An opening. Did you lower your guard?
And if they don't bring them, we'll never use the new units. Period. It stops with, Fran. Or whatever her name is.
Destroy the
Fran,
target.
right? The gotcha chick.
I'll destroy you.
There is a banner that's about to run. Supposed to be here now. Which is a selecting full limited banner where you can select all the Gnosis and
I'll show you the desert's fury.
all the Gnosis and seasonal units should be in it.
Suppress.
Then after that, it's going to be Christmas Diane at the end of November, beginning of December, and then mid-December or 1st of December, somewhere in there, you'll see the new Christmas limited unit.
To pay for your insolence.
Living trash.
Begin firing.
Well, so we know it's going to take a month from when they said they were going to do it. So if they started working on it, but see, here's the thing. The dev never got back with me on the phone numbers that I had. Because he wouldn't want to email, which is fucking stupid as shit. Like, is he really that dumb to think I'm going to go out here and dox myself on Reddit? And also all the clients that I know and their agents? Like, bro, are you that stupid? Like, there's a reason I asked for your email. It's not to sit here and have a chat about how's your day. Dude, I don't have fucking time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You ask the people there?
Huh?
Who are you asking?
So, he was supposed to... So, the Major 9 dev on Reddit asked me for information. And...
it's because on the other side they use the... it's because Asians go by using their phones for everything. They use the mailing system works as something like WhatsApp, you know.
Yeah.
Mail is mail for them is personal email. They don't have like a company email. They do everything online or WeChat depending on the region you're going.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That's when you ask for email, it's like email for them is just personal email. They don't do it for work.
Which is fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. That's like... Alright, so where's this shit at?
Yeah, everyone in Asia, they do everything through apps. They don't use mailing. For mailing is private, like boss situation.
I see. Oh, so it's all of the little lolly characters that haven't been pulled. Alright. I see. So we have a bunch of these from their events. Bunch of random dupes. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This board's kind of like a whatever board. I say we save up till the end and we just buy what we want and see if we have enough currency. We should, because it's about energy expenditure too. Because there's Stella's costume, there's the Call of the Demiurge, there's a bunch of, like I said, the little short stack versions of them. The books are cool. Don't really give a shit about the dupes. I think we're going to actually get Monad Ava to the next star from this.
If they're Korean, the main app is Kakao Talk.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's why they asked for your phone to edit it.
Well, no, he wanted me to just reply right there. On Reddit. I'm like, I'm not about to post this shit on Reddit. You're fucking crazy. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that, but.
Like, bro, you're asking for some, like, sensitive information. Because some of the people I know, like, it's between NDA. Like, I've signed NDAs with them before. But it's not like it's a...
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a dev for that. They would ask for if you use some app like Kakao Talk, Line, WeChat, or WhatsApp. They would ask that instead of your straight up phone number.
Well, no, he never asked. He just asked, So he asked me directly, just, hey, could you give me the information of some studios and stuff that y'all use in America for this? And also some of the agents, because I know I personally have the agents' phone numbers for people that do voice acting here. And, you know, I'm not gonna be giving that out on just Reddit. Like, even though some of the numbers you can get a hold of, some of them I don't know if they are. Like, I don't know if I've got their personal number at this point anymore, or if it's their work number. Because, like, some of these numbers I've had for 10, 15 years. for some of these people. Some of them I've had for 5-6 years. It just depends. Like, some of them I know is the actual, like, work number, and some of them I can't tell if it's their cell phone or not. So, like, I gotta be careful, bro. And you're asking me for that? Plus, it's not like I couldn't say, hey, I can help you out, and I'll do it for dirt cheap. I just need to know what the hell you're going to want to do. And I'm able to help out because I have all this shit. And I have worked with ADR. Although they're not even really doing ADR anymore, to be fair. What they're doing is basically just, here it is, and we animate to it. Even if they, even if they don't end up using it like the way that we want. Cumulative purchasing. Okay. Let's see here. We need shop, event shop. Alright, we'll wait on that. Yeah. I just said let's talk about it more in private, because I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, who or who not I might, you know, have access to, or specific, you know, things or whatnot that may or may not be, out there. You know, I'm not saying, confirming, or denying anything, but, you know, I have people that, you know, we can talk to. Alright, I think it's what? Story is the next place to go grind Aether out of? And try to get enough for the limited banner? I guess that's probably it. Alright, so that has been beaten completely. Season 1, or Season 2 hard has not been beat completely. Alright. So there's some Aether there. Season 2 has been beat completely. Normal. So there's no Aether there. And then 2 hard has not been touched at all. Okay, so there's Aether there. Season 3, normal. We're starting the second one. Okay. Alright. That works. And then Season 3 hard. Cool. Alright, so let's start grinding up some Aether. Yep. I just came back from work and was looking for a chill bit, and that's why I stumbled across your stream. Loving the vibe already. Awesome. Thanks. Welcome in. Hope work wasn't too terrible for you. We're just chilling out. Grinding some stuff away. Because now it's Aether Collection 101. Alright, in order to do this as probably efficiently as possible, let's look at... Honestly, let's... Let's just go old school for right now. Let's go old school. I even will take it back old school. We'll go use the OG outfit that we hadn't used in forever. It's been good. It's been long already. It's 8 a.m. and been at it since like 2:15. So, another day, another dollar. Alright. And then for shits and giggles, let's throw on Veronica. Because why not? And we need Luna's gear for that. Alright. That works for me. Crit chance, even though she's going to be over crit, I think. No, yeah, she'll be over crit. So is Noah. Actually. Noah will be over crit, but that's fine. Not gonna sweat it. Alright, cool. Alright, time to see what's cooking here. Have you been streaming for a long time? Oh, I've been streaming since 2016. I've been doing this since January, or no, February of 2016. Because January I was doing, started doing YouTube videos and stuff because I was always wanting to do the YouTube thing. When I finally got my, the new video editing computer, I was like, yes, I finally have a gaming PC that can actually do this. I'm totally gonna do some stuff like that. And then February, I finally said, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna go stream on Twitch because a few of my friends were ended up doing that. Oh yeah. I've been here a long time.
It's been a while since I got a good workout. Noah Collider!
It's been a crazy ride. Met a lot of cool people. Met some really shit people. Pretty much we've seen the full spectrum. We have seen... Noah's S3 is disgusting. Noah's S3 is terrible. Turn that shit off. Use the S1 to S... Use the double S1. And if mine's not on, I need to turn it off. I think it'd actually reset. Never cycle Noah's S1. Or S3. Yep. Off. That's how you play Noah right there. Disgusting in a horrible way. Got it. So I don't know why my settings didn't save. I wonder if it's because of the crash. Because like I said, I just reinstalled this yesterday, trying to get it off my storage drive versus like the main drive. And I can't figure out why it's installing over there. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I did not tell you to go store on this drive. So I asked Grok about it, and Grok ended up telling me that I'm going to need to probably clear a couple registry files for it, and need to make sure that I remove any existence of LD Player on this computer. Because it's like, it sounds like the launcher will auto try to find where it was last installed, and it'll always install it there no matter what. And I don't remember telling it where to install, which is the crazy thing. I mean, not that it's a big deal. It's a 4 terabyte M.2, but that's not what that drive's for. And it's just my anal OCD shit that 4 terabyte is the AI storage drive. So that's where the LLM will sit, or would sit if I designed it. That's where the image generator, video generator sits. It's all stuff like that sits over there. Actually, this now makes me curious. Burst 1, we want to use Burst 2 on that. I think it's Burst 1 on her. Brings the dual attack. Use Revo uninstalling from installing stuff, clears most stuff, including registry stuff. Wait, so not even just like...
Troublemaker!
Yeah, I was about to say that. I just forgot what the name was.
Alright, let's test.
So, no, just go to add remove programs. On Windows? Don't do that? Alright, let me go Google
No,
this Revo install.
they never did that.
Revo and uninstaller. Alright, program, remove programs easily. Oh fuck, it's a paid program? Free download. Oh no, there is a paid version. Alright,
Yeah, like everyone does it to fund the project.
okay, free downloads.
Those projects that we know he works, we help fund. Like, it's cheap.
Download free trial. Yes, depending on what we're playing, we do. Like, Boomer Squad is basically a group of friends at this point, plays. But it is open to if we do have viewers playing. So, like, when we're playing Battlefield, it's if you have the ability to play with us, you can come join up. If we're playing, like, what was it? Like, Vampire Survivors, we're on that.
I can't wait to see how your faces
Viewers could jump in and play.
Right?
We had, what, 2 years ago now? So not this past summer, but the summer prior. We did a Minecraft SMP that was open up to anybody's friends that we knew. As far as, because it was a group of streamers, and then the friends and viewers of their communities came together and we did a SMP there. So yeah, I mean, it just depends on what's up on the table. We'll determine if we end up doing stuff directly with them or not.
Come on, let's play. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Boomer Squad's fun though. We jokingly tell people you gotta have a W2 and be over 30 to play. We'll let anybody play, as long as they're not a whiny little kid.
Alright, let's test our luck.
Just PTFO, don't fuck off.
Empty your pocket. Come on, come on,
Although we do it occasionally.
here I come.
We were winning so bad on this one, I ended up having to go, I had to jump into Counter Sniper last night. Ended up cracking my longest headshot at like, what, 647 meters, I think is what it ended up being. Because these guys, there was a group of like 4 snipers that were going up on this ridge, and they were like humping the ridge. Every time they'd spawn in, they'd keep going up there like they're going to get killed, and I just, there for the last 10 minutes, kept taking them off, and we were winning pretty hard.
Alright, let's test.
So, but yeah, Boomer Squad's fun. We'll see if I have time for it tonight.
Did you observe closely? Surely you can do that much.
Yeah. Exclamation point Discord. And we jump around between a couple Discords. Like, if we're playing with Bushwick, we'll be over probably in his Discord. If we were going to play with Ace's nephew last night, but they ended up getting a full squad by the time we jumped over.
Has returned. Did you miss
Occasionally go over to Nemo's Discord and chill out if we're doing something with her. Flutter's Discord, we don't really use too much anymore.
We shall not give in to despair.
We're around. Normally in the mornings, if I'm the first one on, I'll normally pop into mine and hang out there. So
This is science, punk! This is proving to be quite
guys trust me, right?
Let me get a piece of the action. Science punch, science punch, science punch!
It's been a while
Yeah.
since I got a good workout.
No.
Just join the Discord, and I post every time I go live on my Nightingale is Live channel. And then whenever I'm on Ace's podcast, I also post in there too. Will be his links, but 99% of the time it's just straight to my stream stuff. I was trying to figure out a way to you're not always with Twitch. You can also, if you're more a YouTube person, I do stream it on YouTube as well. So I think that's got a ping notification system that occasionally decides to work when YouTube wants it to work. But I always ping the ad everyone on you're able to come chill out and hang out.
Alright,
We like to have a good time.
look at this. Our guest thinks they're leaving.
Yeah.
As long as we live, we shall not give in to despair.
We troll artists when they decide to be like, hey, do you want me to do art? Yeah, I will troll you because you're dealing with somebody who's been in that business for 25 years. 20 years?
Get out of my
20.
way, you troublemaker! This is proving to be quite useful.
How about this?
Well, okay. Professionally been in the business 20 years.
You guys trust me?
Doing it 25.
This lady's gonna empty your pocket.
Science punch, science punch, science punch!
So whenever an artist comes in and they're like, hey, let me show you some art, I'm always the first one to go, listen, I have done jobs for Mercedes-Benz there, and I never once had to go begging to a Discord channel to go get that.
Get out of my way, you troublemaker!
Just saying.
No
It's really sad.
Assistant, how did my prodigious science look?
No, I'm just saying, like, I saw it. I'm getting around to it. Chat on my, on Meld is probably behind the chat y'all are looking at. It does, because, like, I can only see one of my chat windows. And that's the YouTube one. It's scammers. Oh, yeah. We'll see if it passes the literacy test. That's always a other part of it. But yeah, it's we've always had to deal with people like that. That's always been fun.
Let's fight. Alright, let's test our luck. Look at this. Our guest thinks they're leaving. As long as we live, we shall not give in to despair. Take this.
Oh. Alright, so who should we use next?
Let's play.
Get out of my way, you troublemaker!
Honestly, I'm gonna be real.
Oh, I love this gun.
Get out of my way, you troublemaker! This is proving
No worries, man.
quite useful.
No worries. I don't really notice the
Thrilling, isn't it?
probably because I saw your name join, and I could just automatically hard send over to the accept roles. So I have a thing. So there's only 2 people on the Discord that can see the welcome new members at any time. So if I see your name pop up and I know exactly who you are, I can just click on your name and assign you the 2 roles that are given by hitting accept rules. So hitting accept rules is going to assign a role, and then the other role gives you the base Discord role, so that it allows you to get access to certain parts of the Discord, so that Because basically what it is a raid protection system I built that prevents scammers from being able to see the actual Discord. So when scammers that try to do art come into my Discord, all they get access to is the people who... they get access to other scammers so that they're always messaging each other. Or people who just can't read is the other one. Which is... what it is. Alright, take care. Enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping by. Yep. So, we had somebody come in from the Epic 7 community and twice and raid my Discord with a bunch of shit. And so this system stops that because they only go in and it sends it through... you only get access to typing in that one channel. Nobody can see it. Yep. Which didn't take too long. It was pretty easy to shut down the raid from that. But they got in, spammed about, probably 150 messages before I could get it shut off. Because it's like, it's pretty easy to get to the raid block, which will automatically stop all messages from being sent for a few minutes. And then you can ban the last, like, X amount of people that joined. And when they all join within a, like, minute block of each other, it's pretty easy to do. But what this does is that nobody on the actual Discord can see that happening. So they get in and all they see is this one channel. And then, like, when art scammers get in that want you to, like, pay for art, what they do is... they go into the friends list and they start sending messages. So I'll be the first one to get it, which is fine, and I normally let it sit there because I'm the troll who wants to, like, outside of Flutter being in that list, and Gloria as well. Those are the only two in there that are actually, like, gonna get literally targeted. But everybody else in there is another art scammer who doesn't read the rules, or it's a person who literally just does not read the rules. So they go in and they send messages to other art scammers. So good. Also, there's a group of people going around, there's also a group of people going around and ripping off Fiverr people. They go onto Fiverr, they see a level 2 profile Fiverr person, and I had a guy here the other day who I originally had talked to about doing some of the animation stuff for my project on Fiverr, messages me on Discord, talks about wanting to do VTuber art, and I said... I'm like, I know this guy does that, but that's not what he's, that's not what his profile was rated for. And I said,
Are you ready to pay for your insolent trash?
I said, why don't you, you know, if you want to talk business, why don't you just message me on, Fiverr? Oh, I can't really, I can't message on there. Messages don't go through. I'm like, have you thought about sending to support? No. Messages just don't go through, and I'm like, uh-huh, and you think I'm stupid. Okay. I'm like, so why didn't you ever, So I said, why don't you go find my profile and tell me what we were working on? I can't access my email over on Fiverr. I've been blocked from it. I'm like, really? How long ago? A few weeks ago? Okay. So why were you on it 3 hours ago? What are you talking about? I'm like, your Fiverr profile was active 3 hours ago. I fucked with this dude for a solid week. Where he kept trying to get me to... wanted to work with me. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I knew from the moment because I was talking to this guy about doing about a $7,000 project. And the whole reason why we had talked was that I didn't walk away is because he didn't want to do it the way. Oh no, it's great. But it was just like, I had talked to this guy on Fiverr, the real guy, and this ended up being literally somebody who was trying to impersonate this guy. I even asked him, I'm like, what time zone are you in? And he wouldn't answer. His time zone's clearly posted on Fiverr. And I knew the real guy was from Indonesia. So I knew this, and I'm waiting for him to... Because, I mean, you're on Fiverr, dude. I can see all your information. I know who you are. I know your profile. I know what you do. I know how much you charge. I know all the different things you do. Why didn't you want to answer the simple question? Yeah. Oh, I could imagine. We'll go in with a different team on that one. And actually beat this real quick. Yeah, that's good. Actually, we will run. No, that's kind of dead. What do we want to run? Screw it. We'll just double up and we'll just go raw dog through this. You know, I've thought about doing some of that. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Okay, I'm gonna look at this from the developer's standpoint because I kind of got his MO by talking to him. So their issue is they don't want to take the gas away from Gnosis Viella, but the issue is the only people pulling for Gnosis Viella are PvPers because of they're gonna be trying to counter Demi Luna. And most free-to-play players don't need to worry about it because the high-end PvPers got Demi Luna paid to get Demi Luna 6-star and still gonna one-shot your ass regardless. So you don't have to worry about trying to counter Demi Luna. Her poison tech is interesting and a cool unit, but what's backfiring is people aren't gonna need to pull for that. And it's a unit that's gonna always be there, so we know that. But the question is, when is that gonna happen? That's what we need to know, is when is it going to change? So if I'm looking at it from their aspect, they are wanting to roll out the Gnosis Viella. But she's going to be here for the next, you know, they're not going to change that till early January is when they'll bring in a new Gnosis unit. Because Luna was brought up, I think, right around, Luna was brought up here right before the service transfer. And these things normally have like a 45, 60-day life cycle. But the issue is, I don't know if they're going to change over to the limited tickets because it's just a event rerun. So... because the event is only here for 2 weeks. So it's either they release it now, or they release it next week. Unless they're gonna do the part 2 type thing where they do another 2-week event. But then you're running it into Diane's banner, which is going to hurt. If you're going to make a tactical decision, you want to put it now with Gnosis Viella, because the free-to-play player gets the custom banner, the whale player is going to pull on both. Because the free-to-play player that goes and spends Aether on Gnosis Viella is just stupid and fell into content creator overhype.
The heart of winter is cold as ice.
Yeah.
Show me the way forward, my Premier.
Yeah, no, I get that. It is definitely a budget thing for sure. But what also concerns me is they should be focusing in on they need to be trying to generate as much revenue as fast as possible. Because they are in not the greatest of places.
Shall we begin?
What's the
Serenade
best
me with
set
your
for
screams,
6-star Demi Dracon?
eliminating enemies.
Why are we talking about 6-star Demi Dracon?
Prepare yourself.
Why are we talking 6-star? Why can't it be 3-star?
Heart of winter
Why is 6-star got to be factored into this?
ice.
With the fall of the storm, commence! I am the herald of finality.
But no, I'm poking fun at it. Why does 6-star matter? Why can't it just be Demi Dracon? We don't give a shit if it's 6-star or not. It's not gonna change anything. It's Demi Dracon or not.
Eliminating enemies.
Let's go read Demi Dracon's kit, and we can go over this, and we can talk about it. So Demi Dracon. Well, let's go take a look at what she does. So, you've got her first skill, which is grants show your loyalty and a barrier to all allies except for the caster for 2 turns. Barrier strength increases proportional to the caster's max health and proportionate to the caster's and increases proportional to the caster's max health. Increases penetration of all allies for 2 turns and gains an extra turn. Alright. So, show your loyalty. Takes 15% damage suffered by Demiurge Dracon in their place. Health cannot be reduced below 1% by this effect, and it's irremovable. Then, you go to her S3, which is attacks an enemy. Damage increase is proportionate to max health instead of attack, and additionally increases inversely proportionate to Demiurge Dracon's current health. They really need to come up with better ways of wording this shit. Enemies killed by the skill cannot be resurrected or revived. And then attacks the enemy, deals 2% of the target's max health as fixed damage. Damage increase proportionate to max health instead of attack. Okay, so you got a couple different sets. You can run her on a speed set to just open this up to get it out in front of your normal damage dealing units at the cost of potentially losing on HP. You can run this on counter because this does not say on the target's turn. So it means every time she counters, she can go smack him and hit 2% of the target's max HP as fixed damage. So you have a couple different options you can run. You can pop her on counter, you can pop her on speed, and you could go and do some degenerate shit, but like that's gonna be the 2 because you have it. See, I secretly think you're a spending whale. Or you've been playing the whole time, but you ask questions like a new player, which also really confuses me. But yeah. This would be probably best set up for counter. See, you feel like a dolphin to me. But you 6-star most everything. I think you would be a spending whale. Which is great. We need them. Keep spending. Is it better for speed set or health to abuse the 6-star? I literally just told you. Like, you're trying to think too. You're trying to think like it's a 4D chess game, and it's not like that. This isn't 4D chess here. This is literally pretty straightforward. Where'd she go? I clicked the wrong button.
Nah, this person is just a dumb idiot. The 6-star, the difference of the 6-star is just a 35% priority every time someone crits. The person doesn't know shit about the game.
Like, that has nothing to do with it. This is nothing to do with anything. Literally, this is literally, do you want her to go hit for... Do you want her to, every time, if she is a tank, and she's going to be in your left slot, do you want it when she is hit to go attack for 2% of the target's HP on a counter set? Okay? Because you won't be able to get counter set super fast. I think the fastest counter set we saw at the time was like 215 was one of the faster ones, 230, somewhere around in there. But I don't know if that was on a tank at the time. Or do you want her to go first to get this up as fast as possible? But speed chasing a tank is not normally advised because you're losing a lot of stat to speed chase open. So this is normally something you take after they rotate around a little bit. So you have two options of looking at it. Do you want to be able to use this first, or do you want her to be sitting there popping back for the fixed damage on counters? Now it's a 30% chance, I think, when it's fully leveled up to counterattack?
No, she's not a tank. She's a situation where she's a unit that wants to be on a crit team, and two to double attack him rapidly, because
she's a defender. No, I'm literally saying
no.
Defenders have slower speeds.
Yeah, but she doesn't care. You put her a little faster, but she's a point where you want to double attack with her because you want to every unit to have a double attack for them to have a higher chance to crit, so her ult comes back faster.
Look at that Transcendence, bro. Bro, I'm looking at it right here. Once per turn, meaning once it's popped, it's gone. 25%.
No, her 6-star is trash.
Yeah.
Like,
you wasted either money or resources trying to chase this. Because there's no way this was just lucky. Because this is 6 fucking dupes, okay? This is 6 dupes.
That's the thing. You need to see her burst card. You want to use her burst 3 card all the time.
That makes sense. Which is here. Which is change the enhanced skill to reset the cooldown of Dragon's Ruler's Breath. Yeah. Yeah, no. Like tier 6 in this is...
The tag of Defender is just a tag. She's not a tank. She's a higher HP damage.
That's why she's a sweeper. There's 2 different types. There's the sweeper, which is a slightly different type, but she's still a defender, which is going to classify some of her specs. And then you go look at somebody like Luna, which is, what is it? What do they call it? I think Cap is it as well. No, she's a sweeper as well. It is Luna, though. Where is she? The other, or Veronica, is that? Sweeper. Shit, they're all sweepers, but I know Luna's not that. Where is she? There you go. A Phalanx. So it's, the Phalanx is normally our tankier units, but the defender stat does determine certain aspects of how the kit plays out when you go to level it up. The Phalanx is the more bulk version, which is the thing, that's what I was trying to get to in my mind, was this is the the defensive version of it. And I'm trying to figure out for where you are, why do you have all those 6 stars on these demi units? Because that ain't cheap, and that ain't lucky. Like, your odd probability is massive for how long you say you've been playing. Or for the questions you ask. That probability is really, really odd. Alright, let's go beat this final stage.
Is there an injury in this game?
No. Thank God.
Then why the fuck she has take every other unit takes 15% of damage suffered by Demi Dracon? The fuck you had that?
That's a damage reduction. She shares
No,
the
that
damage.
is a no. That's not damage reduction. That's damage replacement. They take the damage instead of her. That's not damage reduction. That why the hell are you? Even she has a gigantic HP. Why the hell are you gonna give her death to everybody? You're more like concerning other people. Well, do I use Veronica with her? Probably not. But
Hold on, I'm gonna have to go reread
I understand.
that. Because I've always read it as
Oh.
she takes the damage.
No, she doesn't take the damage. Everyone else take the damage from. If you hit her, the other 3 units will take the damage. Like they will take 50% of damage suffered by Jamie Dracon does. Yeah, that is low, but it's still useless. But what the fuck are useless skill? Like she takes the damage, everyone else takes 15% of that.
That's what sounds weird. I don't think it's the way. I gotta go try this. Because it sounds like, as you said, a reverse Arius. That's what I thought too. I thought it was a Arius baked into her kit. We're gonna go find out. I'll go find something that I can get her to get targeted.
Yeah, because that wording we need to find out is it is 51. It's 15% share between all the 3 units, or 15% by each one of them. So if it's that is 15, 30, 45%.
Yeah, let me beat this
of the damage
stage
taken.
and I'll go test it. Wait, we're doing like 20 damage? Hold on, I'm gonna have to read this fucknuts passive to figure out why. It's probably use X thing, do Y thing. Because we haven't touched this fucker's health bar. So, alright, Demi testing it shall be. Come on, get out of this animation. There we go. Alright, let's go test this, because now you have my absolute fucking curiosity here. Okay, so Demi Dracon gear change preset Luna. Hit him for full damage? Okay. Alright, so where is a place that we know of that we can get the boss to directly attack her? Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this out there. I'm gonna call the bullshit card because you've got Ava, which you'd have had to spend 6,800 currency. You'd had to pull all 6 copies of Demi Luna from reroll and actually playing. There's a 7-day lockout on that. Then you're saying, so Monad Ava would start from the contract. That's 6,000 Aether and being invested there of the 12,000 you got for playing. Either you have 0 Aether or you've been stupid enough to go full send into all these Demi banners, pulling on them versus saving for limited units. So one of the two isn't going to end up. I'm going with lying. Or they're out of Aether. They don't have it. They won't be able to get everything else. I don't think it's CEO status.
I have a third option. He bought the account.
That too. Yeah, I'm gonna go on that. Bought account. That one makes way more sense. It's definitely a new player on a account for sure, because the question's being asked. 100%. Because a person who spends that level of money doesn't ask the questions.
And a
Spark
person who
is
actually
asking.
played the game would do the question that I'm what
Okay.
we're looking for this show your loyalty thing.
Okay, I need something that we can consistently check. So let's go... No, she couldn't. And that just tells me right there everything you need to know. She could not be maxed through the Demi contract. She could only get her 5-star plus, so you had to pull a copy there. I don't think you asked the dumb questions. Like, there is the I don't know anything questions, there is the I'm curious questions, and then there is the I literally don't know what I'm doing and I have all this stuff questions. And we've seen players like that before, and I literally had somebody, yeah, I had somebody who spent $1,000 on an Epic 7 account and ruined it because there was zero clue of what to do with any of that stuff on the account. And they played it how they wanted to do it. Literally thrashed. I keep buying the gems every day and it maxed it. No, you can't. The event literally says, and I mean here, just to prove that you're lying, I'm going to pull up something for you. Alright? And I hate to do this, but it needs to be done. Let's pull this up and show the world the patch notes from the anniversary. So x.com, let's go bring up Outerplane's post from the patch. Alright. It's fine. Let them sit there and dig their grave deeper. I'm all for this. Because this is what's going to suck when this happens. Let's jump down here to... So we're going to show it right here on stream. We're going to go bring up the patch notes from Service Transfer. We're going to show it live on stream. Alright, patch notes are right here. Give me just a second to find which one it is. I think it's this first one. Nope, it's going to be the second one. Because it's a 3-part patch note. I'll show you in just a second. Wait, where is the Monad Festival? Okay, there's that. Is it in the first one and I just blew past it? Ah, here it is. Alright, I got it. Alright. Whoops. I need to get over here. Alright, we're going to make this a little bit bigger. Alright. Are y'all ready for this? So, right here, you have the Demiurge contract. The 22-day festival kicks off. As a thank you, all masters, we have prepared 4 very special events filled with purpose. Whoopsies, I clicked on the wrong thing. During the Demiurge contract, you can select Demiurge hero from the contract. Selecting heroes will provide a 3-star hero. The contract character cannot be changed once selected. You can transcend the character to 5-star plus during the 22-day event. So you would have had to have pulled her one more full time in the banner to get this. So you did not get it from the event.
Okay, I understand. I got it. So each it is separate. So each unit takes 15% of the damage she took. So that is a 45% damage cut. It's not a damage reduction because they still take damage, but there's a damage cut from the damage she takes. And the reason she's a defender is to abuse the defender passive, which gives 35% action points on hit. So you go skill 2, skill 3, you cycle back her as fast as possible. So you use her skill 1 with a level 3 card. So you can go straight again to skill 3.
Okay, so that is assuming she's 5-star.
No,
because isn't the burst 3 on skill 3 or on the 5th star?
Yeah.
So if you don't, then she doesn't work like that. So yeah, because burst 3 is on the 5th star.
Yeah, and she gains 50 points from the jump. But 5-star is the most important thing because it gives her 50 points from the jump. She gets 35 from getting hit from being what's the word? For being a defender, she gets 35. She gets 40 from 40 if she goes on. She's the second unit to go, and she get a hit on by the speed hunters.
Mm-hmm.
And this passive that shares the damage, that cuts the damage off to the other characters, is to keep her alive to go first on the second turn. To guarantee go first on the second turn, because the other 2 units are, one is a speed buffer or in a crit unit.
Okay.
You have a tank, a crit buffer in the either crit unit or because you kind of wanna kill on a second turn.
Mm-hmm.
Always. And if you can't, you will need a healer if you're not built for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like she only got the defend. They gave her the defender tag so that she can abuse the 35% points every time she got hit.
That makes sense.
And they gave her a high defense naturally, because the defender tag gives 15% defense increase. She gives herself defense increase.
Yep. And the barrier as well.
Yeah. So she has way too many ways to keep herself alive. So you need to spend at least all the four enemy units needs to go on her. If they don't, to try to kill her. If they can't, they will die next turn.
Makes sense.
Because her ultimate exterminate or banish the characters.
Well, it just says enemies killed by this cannot be resurrected or revived. So it's an
But
extinction.
yeah, is it a extinction, exterminate, or banish? Depending on is the same, is different
Well,
names or the same?
So
Depends
no,
on the
here's
game.
the thing though. They've got it. They've literally got a banish now, which is Stella.
Oh, they got a banish here. So okay.
So it's resurrected or revived. So think about this as like an extinction, the extinction we know from Epic 7. And now we actually have on Demi Stella, there is now a it now says instantly kills non-boss enemies by with 2% or less health. So they have it here now as an insta kill. So if you get it to 2%, it'll pop it as long as it's not a boss. So we have now that type of insta kill mechanic baked into a kit. Good morning. So hyped. I did 20 pulls on the new Viella. Got 2 on your second 10 pull. Congrats. Don't spend anything.
Well, from where I come from, that's not called banish. That's called execute.
Well, that's another way of putting it, yes.
Yeah, because banish, where I come from, you literally take the unit's not dead; they're just out of the game forever. You can literally take a full health unit off the game. That's what banish is for me.
Okay, makes sense. All right. Yes, evasion is high.
Yeah, speaking of that, you know what I want to tell you about the unit area? The last unit they released with the English voice acting.
No.
No, I did talk about that. She calls Rain Mary. She's an HP unit just like Dracon.
Ah, okay.
Where she can feed on every style, like speed hunters, turn 2s, bruisers. She can be anyone, everywhere. Every time people get her kit is every time someone get hit, she get a stack. On 10 stacks, she ults immediately.
Okay.
It is a free ult.
Thanks for the explanation.
So you can use twice on
no problem.
on the same turn and twice again after you take a turn. And she has a execute, which is it's not 2, it's 10%, which is way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she does the same thing that Dracon does. Enemy kills cannot be revived. Yeah, this is that is the most annoying bullshit in the game that the game have. Which is fun to use because if she does CC and the game already have ways to guarantee she will not CC ever.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't kill, she will kill you back because it did enough damage on the units to full stack her.
Okay.
Yeah, and not only that, her stacks. She's every time she ults, she steals meter from the other team.
Okay.
Yeah, she is really fun and really toxic. That is the most toxic unit that the Chile has now.
We're just gonna do this.
Oh, 2% executed. Them Stella didn't have enough, but
Oh yeah. Okay, so we need to get through that barrier.
Show me your best effort.
They're all finishers except for you.
I'll freeze you to the bone. Yes, let's crush them. Here I come. Spill your blood. Let's get this over with. Rapid fire. This is it. It's time.
Yeah, the Demi Stella thing feels like It feels bad. I'm not gonna lie. What is that buff again? Lifesteal. Okay.
Don't look around.
Yeah, I don't understand why Demi Stella got this. Like, she did not need it out of all the units in the game.
This over with. Join operation. Ready. Insane. Not watching your six.
Like, I can think of many units that would need it.
It was great seeing you. Now freeze to death.
Are you ready to pay?
What the shit? Alright, hold on. Let's go read this fucknuts passive, because there's something in this that we need to see. So, basics. Alright, makes sense. Alright, enraged. Comes enraged, does not, attacks all enemies, reduces damage. Haze of mana. Hit by an enemy with low accuracy, then the caster greatly reduces damage and grants a barrier. If the caster's current health exceeds 85%, greatly increases, reduces accuracy and effectiveness of all non-fire types by 50%. Oh, okay. Just fucking use fire. Derp. We just go in and bust his ass with this. But I think what we're gonna do is actually, hold on. I think I'm gonna use Scotty here to increase the accuracy of this team. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we'll use. So this way we get the, we get that. All right. Cool. Makes sense. Someone in their dev team like Stella, 100% has to be it.
Nice. And I
There's
this
some.
one out.
And I mean, it's our gimmick bosses. I could totally see that.
Rapid fire. This is it. Shall we? Die, please. All right. Eliminating enemies. Didn't you prepare a will? Not watching your six, huh? Can I sit this one out? Beginning the hunt.
All right, go ahead and get all of our buffs popped.
I'll shred you to pieces.
Okay. Check this out.
You can leave it to me. Activating safety mode. Die, please.
Was it my
Time to
turn?
take a bow. See ya.
Was it my turn?
Target confirmed. One shot, sure kill. Shall we? Die, please. I can do it. Eliminating enemies. Didn't you prepare a will? I'm over here. Can I sit this one out? Time to take a bow. See ya. Can I sit this one out?
I'm starting to think, I'm starting to think because of what just got pulled, Air does not have gear on. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Air does not have gear. Air is not geared. That's what's going on. I was like, why didn't she one-tap that dude? Okay, let's go try that again. Again! Hello there. Oh.
You better be ready to pay me my overtime. Can I sit this one out?
Target confirmed. One shot, sure kill.
Shall we? I'm taking your life.
I can do it. Firing my shot. Drop it in.
Much better. That rotation looks more like what I was expecting to see off of this.
This one out. Time to take a bow.
See ya.
How are y'all doing today?
Is it my turn?
Beginning the hunt. I'll shred you to pieces.
I'll start. I'm taking your life.
I can do it. Firing my shot. Me.
I will take their head.
Much better.
Okay.
Okay, boss time.
Is it my turn?
Target confirmed. One shot, sure kill.
Shall we? It's called death, and it'll be your sanctuary. Because no
Nice.
one lives forever. I'll start. Necromancers control death.
It's time. Firing my shot.
I will take their head.
Surf's up. No way. The curl. Yeah.
Let's get this over with. Should we kick it up a notch? My thoughts.
Gonna use it on Eternal.
Small fun spotted.
Very nice.
Drop it in.
I've never been in a team fight. I'm not really a team player. Black fire.
Insane.
Full power unleashed.
Fire. All right. Firing my shot.
Did you prepare a will? Can I sit this one out?
Beginning the
Just go ahead and do this one. Yeah. It's also, you need to use fire units.
dive in.
I remember you from your Epic 7 streams. That's been a long time ago.
The
A
underworld
long time ago.
is the Reapers. May death equalize all. I've never been in a team fight. I don't want to do this.
You know what? We're going to go ahead and break the weakness gauge. Just get it over with.
That's simple.
Full power unleashed.
Fire.
Was it my turn?
Rapid fire. This is it. All right. Firing my shot.
Did you prepare a will?
Awesome. Watch this trick, gnarly. Hey, y'all.
Nah, you don't. That's not what you need.
Well, time to head back.
The mechanic was you're gonna lose 50% of your accuracy if you're not using fire units per unit, or you could lose 50% accuracy on each of the units that aren't fire. So all you need to do is carry a full fire team, but I just wanted to make sure Air and Eternal could do it because I knew they would carry it, and we could deal with the bullshit from them. So you don't need to think all high-end, crazy, stupid, crazy specs. It's just read the boss, take fire units, but I knew I was going to lose the accuracy on it on 2 of the units to make sure the other 2 did just fine.
I'm gonna grab food. Be right back.
All right. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I started Outerplane, saw you stream in Discord. I was like, I know this dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's been playing this, hanging out. Later, you'll face him in the Elemental Tower. Makes sense. And at that point, I'd carry in a full team derived specifically for him. For that. Alright, 30 of 30. That's now done. So let's go in and start cheesing this stage. Oh, so looking forward to Elemental Tower. How's the new unit? I mean, on paper, she looks interesting. Looks like she'll be a Luna counter in PvP, but what people don't realize is if they don't have the gear, it ain't gonna matter. That Luna can still one-shot them. Alright, so now it's clear hard mode stuff. Alrighty, cool. We'll get around to that at some point. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and use this, because it's here. Yeah, I don't plan on, like, actually, like, pulling for her. I'm not spending my pity that I already have saved up, on her. It's not worth for me. I don't give a shit, personally. That's just me. I'm not a PvP person who gives a shit about chasing super high end ranks in the PvP. It's not valuable. It's not worth my time. As somebody who does, you know, have a job, I kind of go with Zeph's mentality. I look at what you get for the effort you go there, and I can earn that in minutes. So I am just going to go, for a week at a time, I would rather just go buy the Aether. And I could care less about the actual PvP climb content. Why do I want to go play rock, paper, scissors and that shit when it's not actually rewarding? Yeah. And that's what people need to just shut the fuck up about, because I've seen it already a few times in their titles of their videos they're making, and I'm like, guys, shut the fuck up. She could still one-shot you with 50% of that attack gone. Like, I'm sure there is a point where a poorly built one or a well not whaled version, like completely whaled out version, can probably be stopped. But when you go to the whaled out versions, there's no way. Bruh's out there doing the Lord's work, spending. Out there doing the Lord's work.
I can't wait to see how your faces contort in despair. Rapid fire. This is it. Eliminating enemies. Crawl, insect. Prepare yourself.
But that's also why I don't participate in clickbait video stuff like that. Well, December 1st through 3rd, we'll know if the game's doomed or not. If they lose more than 40%, it'll EOS by the end of 2026. So, to give y'all an example, they made roughly 300,000 times 0.4. So if they lose 120,000 now on November, going from October to November, which would take them to, because I want to do the calculation, minus 120. So then if they lose, so that would take them to 180 again. And then if you lose another, at least 5% of that, if you lose that, that's another 45,000. That takes them down to 135,000. You're cooked if you can't bring that number up. What you want to see, the actual, like, good thing you want to see is you want to see 300,000 move up to, like, 500,000, move up to, like, 700,000. You want to see that incremental growth going up. But what we already know is the numbers going down for players. We do know that. You can look around and just see it. You know, guilds are already losing off players. People searching for Outerplane has dropped drastically. To give you an idea, I'm getting 10% of the views I was getting 1 month ago. Let me state that again. I am getting 10% of the views I was getting a month ago. That's not a YouTube algorithm thing. That's a community stop looking at it thing. That happens occasionally. Yeah. To lose 90% of your viewership. CZN's turned out to be pretty good. Yeah, they're in some deep shit too. The Koreans are about to blast that game to Kingdom Come.
I wonder what your screams sound like. I'll take you some that.
They're like full like charge backing that game already. And as that drama blooms, that's gonna put a pretty nasty scar on it. Normally when it can help, they did it with Epic, so when they did it with Epic 7, it fixed Epic 7. But if they don't, it's not going to... It's gonna put a scar on them, and it'll kind of do the Smilegate effect of what happened with Outerplane. It'll hurt them in the long run. So there's a whole lot of drama with the writer and stuff over there in Korea, and it's not looking good over there. So the more that information starts spreading around, I will be very curious to see how CZN ends up pulling off. But I think people are going to end up getting tired of the 50-50 gacha over there, and they'll end up bailing on the next game that shows up. That's got a limited lifespan. Because if they'd have stuck with Epic 7's summoning system for CZN, CZN would have done wonders. Personally. If they'd have stuck with Epic 7's summoning system, it would have done way better. Yeah. It's only English subtext. It's Japanese and Korean voice only. Or was it simplified Chinese? It was one of the two. It was either China and Japanese or Japanese and Korean. Korean and Japanese. Okay. Yep. I mean, and that's a general thing a lot of us over here. Oh yeah, BS is nasty. I would have loved to have seen the Epic 7 summoning system for it. And honestly,
What color is your blood?
I'm curious why nobody goes to that anymore. No, I don't want to read either.
You've become so slow. You're literally freezing.
And no offense, most of the Japanese voice actresses sound like they're whining half the time because I can't understand what they're saying. So the inflection, what may not be whining, actually, but to me, because of how it sounds in English, listening to the Japanese voice, it sounds like whining.
Begin. Serenade me with your screams.
Target confirmed. One shot, sure kill.
Like, it's very rare to hear mature Japanese voice sounding actors. Like, I hear them, and I see them all the time, but the general shtick is they all sound childish. High cutesy voices.
As cold as ice.
But then they bring them down, and you hear the more mature sounding women, and it sounds completely different.
It's time to end this.
Mm-hmm.
Enough playing around.
Yep. They always make it sound like it's sexual moanings. Totally. That's totally a thing.
What color is your blood?
You maggots.
But here's the thing. There are people who think that like, I remember, I was dealing with somebody who popped into stream a while back, and they were saying how they hate the English voice actors because they all sound the same. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, they have no presence in their voice. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I mean, we started talking about, like, all sorts of, like, great female voice actors in anime, and they're like,
What color is your blood?
and it only is when you start getting into that, like, slice of life anime girl where they're all in the back of their throat. It's super airy, and they're not using their chest or their voice. Like, here's the thing. Those girls are being told to go back into the back of their voice like that when they actually talk like this. So, like, sometimes it's a director thing, and it's also why you don't want them also to be a part of the same dubbing studios, because then it's the same, like, 8 actors doing it, because it's, hey, let me get my friends in. It's very rare you get a full diverse cast of players now to go do animates. I play mobile games, the sound off. I skip. I don't really care about the gameplay. That makes sense.
The heart of winter is cold as ice.
Here I come. Spill your blood. Beginning the hunt.
Wait, so now they're basically saying it might not happen?
Firing my shot. Tell me, what color
Bro,
is your
I
blood?
would literally respond to him and tell him, if that banner doesn't happen, your game is dead.
Here I come. Spill your blood.
This banner does not happen, the game is dead.
All right, show me what you've got.
My thoughts exactly. Small fries had it.
All clear.
So, Zeph just posted to the Reddit post asking, so I sent him a screenshot where it says, finally, we will be holding a limited character reappearance events, which has been requested by many players. We plan to prepare the acquisition campaign where players can select and acquire one limited character of their choice. If there is a character they would acquire, don't miss this opportunity. Then the dev comes back and says, this part hasn't happened yet. However, please keep in mind that there is definitely a probability it will happen at some point. He doesn't just say it'll happen next week or it'll happen in a couple days. He doesn't directly say it, but he's basically leaving it open-ended enough that it can be it won't happen, and he's not actually saying it will happen. Bro, they're gonna literally suicide their game. Yeah, no, at some point. No, bitch, you need to say now. You need to say next week, in 2 weeks. Like, this is... They must think they are in better shape than they are. I either want his numbers that he's seeing, or something is cooked here.
I wonder what your screams sound like. Shattered to pieces. Oh, is it already time for the lashing? Anni, did you lower your guard? Target confirmed.
Like, if that... They're totally trying to... They totally think this is gonna hurt Gnosis Vielia's numbers if they bring this banner out now, is what it is. They want this banner to sell. But what they don't realize is nobody's fucking pulling for this unit other than actual whales who are gonna spend regardless. They literally are not caring about the whole group of community that just came into the game. So... either they're planning on this anniversary being in 2 parts, or that's full of shit. Alright, how the community responds now is going to be massive.
This is my power. The authority of hubris.
No, they definitely did not think about the interview. No, they did. That interview actually clearly says when it's coming.
Rapid fire. This is it. Eliminating enemies. Nuisance.
No, it actually says when it's coming.
What color is your blood? Prepare yourself. The heart of winter is cold as ice. Here I come. Spill your blood. Beginning the hunt.
So, right here,
My shot.
right here, to celebrate our 2.5 anniversary, we've prepared a variety of events and rewards to express our gratitude to our players. Right here. Let's actually bring this bigger here. Damn it! I keep selecting the wrong thing. Okay. Alright, so right here. To celebrate our 2.5 anniversary, we provide a bunch of events for the gratitude of our players. First, players can earn a wealth of rewards by the outer reward board, which we already see in the game, which unfold around the event of the story base of Gnosis Viella, which is this. In particular, the main reward of the board is the exclusive skin for Demiurge Stella. Shit, but it is what it is. Who will be strengthened in November's balance adjustments. Done. Wasn't needed. And this is why we questioned him when he popped into chat. In addition, we will be providing an opportunity to directly select irregular equipment, which was the 6-star sword is what I'm assuming as. We will also provide an opportunity to acquire all SD characters, the little mini ones, distributed in the past events all at once, which is going to be in there. This will allow players who have missed out to participate and enjoy the events again. Finally, we will be holding a limited character reappearance event, which has also been requested by many players. We plan to prepare the acquisition campaign where players can select and acquire one limited character of their choice. So if there is any character they would like to acquire, don't miss this opportunity. Right there. It is this event right now is what it is. Literally, this is them right now. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying. Hello, do you have a Discord where I can chat with others about this game? Yes, I do. It is, here, I'll just do the command in chat. Exclamation point, Discord, and it'll be under the mobile game thing. Yeah, that right there, my friends, is not good. So that's literally them right now. They're trying to figure out what the hell to do here. Because this is more important than Gnosis Viella ever will be for players right now. And reason why we talk about that pen that bitch so I can keep up with it. Oh, they bumped it up to 400,000 now. It's no longer 300,000. It's now 400,000. Okay. Still, that don't change much. Can't see. Did it not? Oops, I put it in the wrong tab. That's why. Yeet. There we go. I put it in the patch notes tab. So they've now bumped it up to their average best. So they haven't made a whole lot. So they bumped this up now. 70,000 still. Okay. I mean, you lost like 45% of your player base already. Already is gone. That's left. That came back, they checked it out. They're gone and they're going to play other things. I mean, the overall attention span of this game has, like I said, has dropped 90% since last month. With other things. That's another big deal. I mean, it's not that that doesn't mean it's dying completely. It just means people right now are not that interested in Outerplane. To lose 90% of your retention audience like that. So...
Yeah, because everyone in the model has updated this week.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So... Alright. Yeah, that's where I'm hanging out for after that. If that can keep climbing, good, but I don't see that happening at this point. Not with what has gone on over the last 2 weeks, I would say. It'll be probably at that point... You're probably looking somewhere around, next month, this November month will probably show somewhere around, let's see if it's up to 300, or if it's up to 400,000. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 275 or less. Yeah, 270 is probably what the next one's gonna be. Because they had several months of 270. Like, they averaged, up until June, they averaged 400, 300, 400, 300, 270, 400, then all of a sudden, in June, boom, they disintegrated. It depends. Okay, I will say this. It depends on this one thing. Here's what it depends on. If those new players that stayed were spending players and not free to play, you're good. Because this is old people coming back, spending, thinking things have changed, and for the potential better. I already can tell you, you lost somebody that was spending in this game, that I know personally, has stopped spending. So there's money gone. We know that there's really only about 4,000, 5,000 players on Global. So yeah, Zeph stopped spending. He's done with it. He's not spending any money until he sees a complete turnaround. It's not that he's gone, but it's gone because the investment doesn't look like it's going to be there. So I expect to turn around. They should have expected this while taking over the game. I expect to turn around in the next 3 months if the content gets better. I don't. Okay, and I'll tell you why. It is player retention and player growth. You're fighting a cursed thing.
You better be ready to pay me my
It does. And that's the issue, is they took something that was on an EOS deathbed, and this, if they don't end up following through within the next 14 days on this limited banner, this is going to cook them quite a bit. Because this has been talked about a good bit. Also in the official Discord, we've made a video about it. Other people have talked about it. and as far as the knowing community, we know this is happening. Or was supposed to happen. We have the interview where he says it's a part of the 2.5 anniversary. And now you get the Major 9 dev saying, not even trying to hint around it.
I wonder what your screams sound like. I'll teach you some of that.
And, like, this is an issue. Like,
Here I come. Fill your
you don't put out stuff in an article like that.
This is Bryn's special live show.
Is
My stage.
not
Pretty cool, huh?
good.
That's
Now,
how I
new players are wanting to collect these limited units, and this is,
working very hard. Take your reward.
this is something, because a lot of the things we were asked about very early on was, a lot of people asked about Gnosis Dahlia, Gnosis Nella. That was something people were constantly asking about. What about Summer Regina? You know, obviously we had Summer Ember. We had a lot of people wanting to know about these units that were just run, that were brand new coming in. That could have been potential spenders. And you flush that opportunity down the drain if this doesn't drop soon.
Target confirmed. One shot, shot kill. More than anything, I want to be a star. I want your
Collectors,
eyes
yeah.
on me.
Um,
Need some help. Deploying defense.
but what you need to know is,
Are you still alive?
if you go look at the average game company, these guys are spending around $150,000 to $250,000 a month to make Outerplane. They're not making a ton of money. They're making enough to sustain it, but they're not making a ton of money.
Small fun spotted.
It's not like highly successful ones, which make multi-millions per month. They're doing fine enough to keep it alive. But there's things that they have to deliver on to get that turnaround. One, there's already a group of people who are upset that the Korean and English voices are not in the game currently for the new characters. So Ember, Viella, and Gnosis Viella currently do not have their English voice actors. Now, thankfully, that is 2 voice actors right now that they only have to deal with. And then any other new units that are coming. So the November new unit, the new standard banner unit, doesn't have their English voice actor yet. And the new Christmas unit does not have its English voice actor yet. Nor does the December normal unit not have its current voice actor for it. So that's each voice, or each character is 2 voices that they need to go rehire. They have to get the Korean voice, and they have to go get the English voice. Now, here's the issue. Ember is easy to get a hold of. You just need to contact her agent because she's already in the game. Viella is different because you have to now go cast her of who you want her to sound like. So now you have to go find a voice actress to voice now the Korean version of Viella and the English voice of Viella. I think they should make new limited time standard banner with limited units released just before the takeover. No, that wouldn't. So the banner that they're talking about is better than that. LD player froze again. So the banner that they're releasing is all limited units. Gnosis and Seasonal are all in one banner. You can't get any better than that. The issue is you can only pick one unit. That's it. Alright, that wasn't technically correct, but I'm going to let this guy through. Yeet, yeet. And we're just going to delete that message, and it's like it happened. They tried, but they didn't read all the way. Delete message. There, they're in. Hooray. So the real thing they should have done is done what Epic 7 does, which allows you to pick 3 units. You cannot pity the unit directly, Meaning there's no, like, just pity counter sitting there. Spin the coins. Yeah, it's a single... You pick any one of those units and rock with it. That's what they're doing. So it's basically allows you to pick the limited character. What I suggested was to make it the Epic 7 version where you can pick 3 limiteds. They're the only 3 stars in it as far as the thing goes. You summon on it over and over and over again until you summon up like like they use coins to buy it, so you don't get a pity. Once those you can use the coins to buy a bunch of different stuff. And in this case, it would have been, you would use the coins to buy the pities of the character. And it would be, you know, 120 was what Epic 7's was. So here, it'd be whatever.
With the way it's shining rainbows over the morning frost.
Yeah, that banner was the best designed version of it. And what it would allow you to do is go in and pick any 3 units you want that are currently in the game and go forth. And the better part of it is to make this more financially appealing. No, the class banner, no. I think we're talking about 2 different things. The custom recruit banner was a very well-designed banner system. The class banner sounds like something after I quit. Basically, it's this. Okay? It's the custom recruit here, but with limited units instead. It's, you wanted this. You wanted this, but the limited units, so that you could only get these units if you end up pulling for them. And you could even go in and do this where all the normal units are in there, which is totally fine. If you wanted to go in and make it chaotic, you would now monetize this by making this a unique ticket currency that you could only buy. So it means you wouldn't use standard tickets, you wouldn't use these, you wouldn't use Demiurge, you wouldn't use the limited tickets. It would be a new currency you had to spend for, you couldn't use your prepaid for, or you just make it Aether and say it's just Aether and give out some tickets through the event and have them pull on it. But their focus right now is on this piece of shit right here, which is cool. But that's not what new players are going to want right now. They don't want this. Because they're not going to even have the gear to prevent one-shotting from Luna. They're not. So this isn't going to help them. But they're going to go watch a content creator that talks about how OP this is and all that stuff. They're going to get sucked into it. They're going to get this. This is a cool unit. It's released. It's neat. You know, you can spend your pity for it if you want. I don't. I'm not. It's not, you know, something I need right now. This is a character that's going to be in the game till the game EOS's. I don't have to worry about it right now. And it's a missed opportunity to, like, actually get your players to spend. You need to bring up those new players that just got in the game. But he's worried about, because we talked about this on the Reddit post with him, he's worried about all the stuff they've given away already hurting them long term. No. That's not going to hurt them long term because they're wanting to invest and play up into the game. Think about it as the server transfer is basically a fast accelerated start for brand new players coming into the game that gave the game a chance for the first time. They're losing a lot of those players right now. And that's what's hurting them. And it's going to now make November and December be very crucial to watch. Did we convert enough of the new players to spending players and retention? Or because if we lost just free-to-play players, it doesn't matter. That's fine. We can lose those. Those will always come. Those will always go. If we lost spending players, that's a bigger issue. Why? Where? How? Those questions you need to look at retention of those players. Their investments need to feel good. If they don't feel good, then they're not going to keep doing it. How do you put 3 characters on your home screen? Lobby settings in here. You can pick characters for it and put them back here. So you click on it, you can pick a character, click on it, pick a character, and you can get them sitting back here. So I'm not worried, but I am starting to get cautious of what they're doing. You're worried? I will be more worried if by December we still do not have English voice actors. If the December patch rolls around and we do not have English voice actors, they're definitely going back on what they're saying. Yeah, I've literally talked to him on Reddit. He's the Major 9 dev is active on Reddit. He's been in our chat before. We've talked to him. I mean, he's popped in here. He even gave away 15,000 Aether. Well, 3,000 to 5 people. And there goes another spinning player. That's exactly what's going to happen. Is like, it's not a big fan base, but there is a fan base for both. And I'm sure there's Koreans that are going to do the same thing. They don't want to listen to the Japanese voice. They want to hear it in Korean. Also, let me go send out the energy and check up on the guild's kicks today. All right.
Sorry to cut. I'm going to drop off. I need to figure out some heavy stuff.
All right. Take care, man. We'll see you later.
See you later.
All right, so let's see here. Manage. First, looking for anything over 7 days. There's a 9-day. 7 days. I'll go, since we got 9 days showing up. Go ahead and kick 9 days. 7 days. 7 days. All right, we'll kick out the 7 days. Yeah. We're down from 37 to 28 in 2 weeks. Like, active everybody, 37, 39, because we were right at cap, and we actually had to kick out, like, 1 day, 2 day inactivities. And then, like, these people aren't coming in and saying it, but, I mean, we could start taking in people, just because it is slowing down. Like, we can take a gamble and see what some of these end up doing. Because it's not like we don't have the space. So now we can come in here and see, you know, they're AFK 5 days, 4 days, 4 days. So, this also gives you an idea. And this isn't just my guild, this is all guilds are doing this. Some just aren't active enough to keep kicking. And that's with the guild content. I think some games should just have an auto kick feature. No, because there's reasons why you'd want to hold on and whatnot. Wait, is grass up? Grass is up. I put my 2 free multis into it, but it's not worth me digging into her. I'm not spending actual Aether on her. She's not that unit. She's not an Aether spending unit. None of the Demiurge units, the Demiurge recruitment units are Aether spending units unless you are a whale. All right, now I'm looking for the new or the old Valentine. There we go. So I put my 2 free into it. That's as far as I'm gonna go. I'll put any free currency into it, but I'm not gonna spend Aether on her. Plus, I don't give a shit about PvP, so I don't have to worry about me personally needing to use it to try to counter anything. So,
Here's to another day of business.
well, the first step should be actually drop a live stream note with what they said they're going to do till the end of December. Not just small bits, but every single detail. Otherwise, everybody's going to be anxious. I agree. My units are slowly becoming more and more powerful because of the little jewels you get. Yeah. No, they totally should have done... They totally should have done a full dev stream and literally laid out the full roadmap of exactly what's happening. They tried to do it a little bit with the producer's letter, but it's too generic. I mean, we need to get, like, actual, like, MMO level of like, road mapping.
I will take their head.
It's the perfect wave! Epic!
But they're trying to be secretive. They're,
Dive in! Yeah!
Oh, I love this gun.
they're trying to be secretive. They want to surprise you. That's not what we need now. Like, this is not the time for, oh, surprise! No, we need to know exactly what's going on. So, anyway, it's 10. I need to get going. I got a bunch of shit to do today. I'm not sure if there will be a live stream tonight, but if there is, it'll be on Discord. You'll know where to find me. So, yeah. Thanks, guys, so much for coming and hanging out. We'll be on tomorrow doing something. I don't know if we'll be doing Outerplane on stream or not. If the devs actually respond. So I could, but they would be like, we'll think about it, and the community outreach, you know, right now that's not their priorities. They're not looking at it like that. And that's the unfortunate thing. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Y'all take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later.